Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to today's Clash of Fate video. Today is a special Clash of Fate. It is the Clash of Fate Championship Fall Series. This is match one, 4 group stages, the very first match of this whole series. So we're going to move in. Alright, so we moved in. Now we just need to find somebody to fight. And we found somebody to fight. This person has 2600k core. Um, I just need to turn down my headphone just a little bit. Alright, so for this, this is a brand new Clash of Fate Championship. I am very lucky. I'm playing with a house called Blood Moon. We did fantastic last season. We finished in the 32 to 16, so either somewhere between the top 16 to 32 teams. Um, Very happy with that. Fantastic group of players. So I'm looking forward to doing this again with them. Super lucky to be able to. So the team that we're going up against today, I think they're 1257. It looks like they're a little short on players just because of stuff going on their server. So we're going to do the best that we can and give them some fights because they're still showing up to play. So thank you guys for coming. And yeah, let's have some fun. So this first one, we're going up against a 2600k core. They have us beat by a little bit. Let's see how we do. Been practicing a lot in the dual towers. It's so weird there. Okay, so we only won in might. It's not super good. Alright, so I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to start off by sunning everything over there and everything down there. And we have one more thing for sun, and we're going to go in and sun it all up. So far, we are doing pretty good. They jumped their Rufio in trying to go for the dragon. Don't think that was the best move that they could have done, but that is okay. I will gladly take that. We end up crushing it on this bottom side. Now it's pretty much hopefully let us clean everything up, and we will move on to match number 2. So again, it's always nice to start off Clash of Fate with a win, especially for the championship series. Although we have taken quite a bit of losses. So let's do a nice little resurrection. We have everything going off. So Clash of Fate Championship Series. This I don't know how frequently these will occur in the game, but they do add on a lot of fun into the game itself. So I'm super happy that these exist. Um, this time, I hope that we go further. I think our goal is between the top 8 team and 16. So like moving up one bracket in the finals at a minimum as far as goals. So I think that that's what we're going to shoot for. I think it is realistic. We have some really strong people on the team, whether it's Chip, Squips, Ares, we have Chan, we have Strapcorn, we have Toby. We have a fantastic group of players here with us. Alright, so it looks like first one is a win. I'll also tell you guys about the process and how it all works. So first one is a win. That is cool. We are missing a lot of our army, so the next one is going to be very difficult. But while we wait, we can check out Curry. Curry's going up against a human player. And let's check out the stats real quick. It looks like Curry won in all stats. So this might have been a very one-sided battle, but let's go check it out. So the human opened up with heal. Looks like, okay, so we get the Raxius going in on the archers. if you guys want to be humans, control their archers, take out the Avalon, and limit their DPS heroes. And it looks like Kari did exactly that because they are doing a fantastic job. They go in deep with the Rufio. Fantastic fight all around. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up on this bottom area. Avalon and Jax is still up, but at this point in time, it's so late that it is okay. Kari is happy with all of this. So good fight, Kari. Good fight. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hop out and hop back in, get a reset on our army. We are up and we're doing pretty good. So we'll get a full reset, and while we are waiting, we'll check out Big Ranch. So this is a rockin player, and they're actually using one pack of archers. This is huge. They're going up against a Lich. Um, Now, Lich, if you guys do fight Lich, Lich can be super annoying. The dire skeletons take forever to die. So I know that they live for the extra 3 seconds, but if all of your archers are focusing on just a handful of all of those skeletons, and then they come back for 3 additional seconds, like it adds up, and the fights is very frequently those fights will stall out. So if you're a human, some of the things that you can do and focus on is take out the warlocks if you can. Definitely kill off that new hero. Kill off Gazul. If you can, at that point in time, also take out some DPS heroes. That will help you out quite a bit. All right, so we have 18 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to go back to this bottom area as soon as the time allows us to. So with the Clash of Fate Championship series, the way that it works is your total team score gets you into the Clash of Fate Championship. So what I mean by that is, ooh, hold on. Okay, this was a bad move. We're going to get utterly destroyed right here. Squirtle with way too much core for us. Um, so we're going to do as much damage as we can. It's probably not going to be enough. So the way that it works is the top 64 teams in the world, as far as core power in the team placement, that's how you get into it. You have to have a team with really high core power. From there, what happens is there's a group stage. The group stage is a best out of three. So there's 4 teams in a group stage. You face each team once. The top 2 teams move on. So typically, you need to win at least 2 in order to move on. All right, so this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be tough for sure. So after the group stage is done, if you progressed forwards, then you would be in the top 32 teams. From there, you go in a single elimination, one match at a time. It's a full-on bracket system, all the way down to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. Pretty cool stuff all around. So let's go see how badly we do against this dwarf player. We won stamina, and we lost everything else. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, actually, I mean, I still don't think this is going to go super well, but on the plus side, we can stun up a bunch of their stuff up here. And depending on how the rest of this goes, we can get Rufio in, maybe take out some of the snipers. I mean, we're really hurting for our swords. So although we did fantastic with all of that, our front line is just melting. Um, Part of the reason for that is this person's core is just so ridiculously high. There's not much I can do versus somebody of this caliber. Um, I mean, their core is very close to getting to double of mine. But it's okay because we're going to go out and we're going to do as much damage as we possibly can. Um, if we can, I'd like to pick off the jacks. I think that there's too many mechs blocking our path. Ooh, we did get a little bit of damage out. It's not going to be enough. I was hoping if I took out the jacks, then maybe, just maybe, I'd be helping out a teammate. So this player got us. Good fight. The dwarf mechs are so tanky. Alright, so while we wait, let's jump in and let's see another fight. So this is Mr. Chip. We're going to find a better one for Mr. Chip. This is Mr. Toby. So Toby's going up against the Lich. And actually, Toby's not even using a dragon in this. So this is pretty interesting all around. So Toby opens up and enemy does the Raxius Lanterns. Toby goes in with the Rufio, takes out a ton of Warlocks in the back lines. His Balrog is moving right around. Now Toby's doing his Raxius. Spray and pray from Jax. That new hero with those snakes in the back line, super annoying. And like I was saying, with the dire skeletons, they take so long to kill. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ran into that with the dual tower or normal PvPs where it seems like every fight against the dire skeletons goes to like a timeout or something. I'd be interested to know your thoughts and your experiences with that because for me they always seem like they go to they go to a timeout or very close to that, I should say, very close. I did get a different formation, but don't I still don't feel confident against the Lich. Not as much as like human or rockin or something like that. Oh, okay. I kind of want to fight this person. I believe that that's a friend of mine, so it would be cool to actually fight. I'm pretty sure they're way out of my league, but it would still be cool to fight and or lose to them. Alright, so somebody else just got knocked out. So let's jump in. Let's fight Mr. Taint. I think I think I know this person. If I don't, then this is going to be super awkward. They're going to beat us. They're Lich. They have a little bit more core power than us, but you know what? We're going to have fun. They also got out of battle, so if they're missing a bunch of heroes, we'll have to do a rematch. Alright, so we are set up for Lich. I am using my Blessed Humanoid Dragon. My other dragon, my backup one, which is it has Noble Blood and Hero Pred, is not 50 yet, so I don't have Blessed Noble Blood. I don't have Blessed Fortitude or Blessed Hero Pred yet, so I have still been getting better luck on my 55 dragon. I don't know why. Maybe it's just having all the purples fully blessed out. Uh, but I figure for this we'll roll with the dragon. Hopefully, Taint has most of their army, Gazul, and all the stuff that they need for the fight. Otherwise, we will try and find him later on and definitely do a rematch when he has a full army. Alright, so Mr. Taint did beat us in all stats except for might. I don't see a Gazul right there for him. But we are still going to go out and do the best that we can. And so far so good. We will need to do a... Actually, we're doing okay in this top area. So far, so good for this top area. We got our Denji. Our Denji's staying alive decently well. They still have their Denji. And get the spray and pray going. Alright, where's our Varian? Our Varian is doing perfectly fine. So far so good. Um they do have a snake pretty deep in our back line. So we just need to be careful of that. Looks like the warlocks on the top are down. This might still go into a full on time match. This might just end from timeout because those dire skeletons are just so annoying. All right, so far so good. We are going to get some more troops up. I am liking that artifact that summons new troops. It is overall pretty cool. I don't think it's super good in PvP. There's like a little delay on it, and because of that delay, it just it's not as good as it could be. Probably focusing on the Ring of Ragnir is definitely better. But I do like it for the events. Not that I do super good in the events, but I just like it for them. So I know it's early, but we'll do a resurrection, see if anything comes up. So good fight, Mr. Taint. He did not have full army. He did not have his key heroes like Azul. I don't think he had Jax either. So we'll have to find Mr. Taint afterwards because this was not a accurate depiction of his capabilities. I think I would struggle immensely against him, um, and or probably lose if he had everything. So we're going to find him afterwards, or he might find us, one or the other, and we will have a rematch. Make sure I didn't lose too many key heroes. I did lose Rufio, so that is a bad hit for us. So far, they have 18, we have 20. We're up by a decent lead, but the game is still early. All right, and while we wait for everything, let's go check out Hortio. Wow, he's a dwarf player, and he is going up against another Lich. So many Lich, and he lost in every stat except for command. So let's see how he won this, even though he had only command as his set. So that enemy did have some packs of silver. So the enemy must have been fighting for a while. And it looks like he is able to just plow right on through that bottom side. Again, without the dire skeletons or scorpions, the Lich has nothing for the front line. I don't think any race really can work with the silver. I totally understand why the person did it. Is you gotta do the best that you can with what you have in Clash of Fate. That's part of it. So good fight, sir. All right, and it looks like that they're down to two people there. Can we leave? We can. And oh, they do have more people here. All right, so it's 5 to 6 on the top, 4 to 5 in the middle, 2 to 5 on the bottom. We can move. So if one of these places does get tied up, we will just run right on over there. Either top or middle. Alright, so I think we're going to mosey on up to the top. We're in 15th for Karma. I'm actually pretty happy to that. That number one dude is the dwarf guy that absolutely destroyed me. And let's jump in. We're going to go up against this human player. So this human player's got us beat by a pretty decent amount as far as his core, but who cares? Core is just a number. So we're going to go in and see how we do against them. And hopefully we do decently well. Alright, so what we need to do is reinforce this bottom side. I think, whoops. I don't want to bring Nora out. Actually, you guys know what? For the first time ever, I will field Lunella for the hashtag Lunella Nation. That is a hero spotlight I need to do coming up. So, I think the game plan for this week is tomorrow, Monday, I will have Clash of Fate PvP replays. If not, then I'll do dual tower replays from somebody that's pretty good. Tuesday, I'll have an interview with Chip. And then maybe Wednesday, start looking at Lunella and or Lich and kind of dissecting Lich for a better understanding. So anyways, without further ado, let's go fight this human player. We won in Might. They have a lot of level 60s, both gladiators and rogues. Alright, so this is going to be tough. We have to open up with the Denji. It's really our only hope for this bottom area. But because of that, we did lose out on our Raxius. They went in super deep with their Rufio. Not good for us because that's going to blow up and really hurt us. But so far we're holding up pretty well. I'd be a little bit more happy if their Rufio died. That's not good. That's a pretty huge whirlwind. All right, our Jax is on their Rufio, but their Rufio has pretty much taken out everything that we have. All right, we need to do an early resurrection. And we're pretty much out of DPS. The enemy has a lot of DPS left. Their Denji is now doing the dumpling. That's horrible news for us. I thought their Denji already used the dumpling. So we're going to go into stalling out. Not that we'll be able to stall out for very long, but I mean, we lost this bottom side. I was hoping to start off with Denji and then go into Raxius. It didn't work out that way. Hindsight, I should have done Raxius into Denji, but I have had similar success with similar fights opening up with Denji. Live and learn. It is all good. So yeah, this is super exciting for us. Clash of Fate Championship Series. The way that I met Blood Moon and Chip and Chan and everyone, it all started centered around Clash of Fate Championship Series. It was for the summer, and yeah, really cool experience. Very happy to be involved and with them. So cheers, guys. So I'm not super worried about this fight. It's more or less a loss. I'll go back later on, watch this replay a couple times and learn from it. For now, I figure enjoy my company with you guys because how often do we get to do that? But yeah, they had a pretty strong power side. We were matched up, and hindsight is 2020. I should have done Raxius first. I don't know if that would have made it, like I don't know if I would have won because of that. I don't think I would have. I just think that the fight would have been a little bit closer. All right, and let's see here. What can we get? We got a Swips. Okay, so this is actually another Rockin player going up against a Lich player. Surprising amount of Rockin players. Have you guys found a lot of Rockin players in your dual tower fights? I found a few, but it's mostly Lich. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So the rockin samurai do cut through the lich pretty strong. That was a good fight. I don't know how good the rockin would be versus lich in like a prolonged fight, but for a fight, if they can get the advantages and win it sooner rather than later, I think that rockin does very well. So we're up by a couple thousand points. The enemy team has more people logging in. They're not quite at 20, so we do have an advantage of that. But for now, we need to go and start working on finding a way to get more points. All right, so we're back to having top and middle. We actually have a few people moving in top. Was that the same human player that just beat us? I think no. This is the human player that we fought earlier on. All right, so we'll go and we'll fight this person. See how it goes for us. I do like their avatar, the 100 Lunari. That's pretty cool. All right, so I think we'll use that same setup that we have been, except, and sometimes I forget this. I forgot to take out that hero that I swapped out with a new one, especially if in between matches I have to use this thing up here to switch. So I was using my Lich setup, and then I switched back to what one of my PvP setups, and without a Rufio, I had to go in and put in the Lunella. Um, Sometimes I forget this, but you can go in and you can actually take a couple seconds. You have 60 seconds before the fight and make sure that your entire setup is perfect. You're better off spending a couple seconds going over it, making sure nothing got messed up too much. That could help you out. It could save you from the headache of going in with the wrong setup. So it looks like this could be uh, annoying with the Rufio. So it looks like this player is just going to kind of. Where's his Rufio going? All right, he tried to pick off my dragon with his Rufio. Um, if you have to reset, this is actually not a bad idea. But I didn't want to lose my dragon. Um, that would really suck. All right, so we're losing in the middle, tied in the bottom, and we are winning on the top. I don't know if I can move yet. I cannot. As soon as I can move, I'm going to go either to the middle or bottom, assuming that we hold up in the top. I think so far, okay, that guy actually has a decent amount of honor. This guy's rocking with around the same honor as me. I feel fine with the people up here. And it looks like we did take control of the bottom. So now it's really just the middle that we need. And while we are waiting, we can check out Faber. Faber goes up against a human. Enemy human has 190k HP stores. Faber has 186. All right, so Faber is using a pack of Templars right down the middle. Enemy is using spears on the bottom side, and Jax is able to fire right into those spears. So those spears will probably melt pretty fast. Top side is relatively even. Looked like the resurrection from the enemy was able to get up a bunch of swordsmen up there. This bottom side is just being manhandled and overpowered by Faber. He's in way too deep for this bomb area. There's nothing that they can really do down there at that point in time. I mean, when your Jax is standing next to the enemy archers surrounded by swordsmen and you're just taking them all out, it's really hard to come back from that, if not impossible. I suppose if the fight ends up getting drawn out, then anything is possible. But for the most part, once that happens, the fight is over. And from there, it is all just clean up. So good fight, guy. Good fight. All right, so we can leave. Oh, I think he's fighting somebody, but I don't know who he's fighting. All right, so we are going to go into the middle and see what we can do to help out. Oh, it looks like we got the middle. Maybe they don't need our help, so we'll go down to the bottom. The bottom doesn't look like they need our help either. Well, you know what? We're going to go help you regardless. Nope, I don't want to fight that guy. All right, so my options were, but it went from bad to really bad, back to bad. So this actually might be a decent fight. This is a 3000k core Lich. This person is fresh. They just moved in, so they will have everything. I'll try my Lich setup and see how we do against them. Again, I'm kind of I'm expecting a timeout. I guess that this is the goal of this setup. Maloda. I think I'm remembering this person's name, Maloda. They actually sent me this formation and told me to try it out. Said that the main goal is to stall out the enemy. However, they've been winning with it. So, gonna have that good iced coffee. We will go in and we will try to stall out. So we won in might. Alright, so in the bottom right is their main enemy hero. That's going to be an annoying one for us to get to. But I think it is in the realm of possibilities. Alright, let's get that dude nice and deep. And get up another nice little stun down there. Our Virion is nice and deep behind, so that's a good thing. Our Denji is stunned up right now, so that is not a good thing. And it looks like our Rufio is down. So this is actually going to be a very hard fight for us. I think over time, the amount of damage that the enemy Snake Lady is going to end up putting out is going to just pick off way too many of our heroes. Their Rufio standing right next to our Jax too. So I don't really like that. That's super annoying, and they're cutting through on this bottom area. I don't know if they have a humanoid dragon, but they are cutting through us pretty strong. They have a bunch of snakes all around our arena. So typically, whenever there's a bunch of stuff all around your arena, that's not good. So we'll try and get up a few more swordsmen here. I think it's too little too late for all of that. But if we can keep this bottom side up a little bit longer, who knows, maybe our snakes can take out some of their stuff. It looks like our snakes are working on the enemy snake hero. I see the crits coming down on her. So if we can drop her, that might help us out. It's still not going to be enough, but it's something. It is something. So she's actually still doing fine. She's not super cool for us. And their Denji is now down low. Alright. So I think what we need to do, and I kind of missed on it, is we need to do as much damage to their dragon. I don't think we can actually take out their dragon though. Oh, Oh, we might be able to get their Jax. Oh no, yes, okay, cool. So we got their Jax. We got their Jax and we got their Snake Lady. So, and it looks like we're working on their Mako now. The power of these snakes, guys. Unreal. Oh no, no, Mako's still up. Alright, so although we lost the fight, we kind of set up the next person in this series. They're going to do much better. This person has no Jax and or no Snake Hero, Ophidia. I think that's how you say her name. Who knows? I'm probably butchering it just like I do with Raxius for like 4 or 5 months. All right, so let's jump in and see how everyone's doing. We have Sunbow. So Sombro is going out. He is Sylph running with Huntress on the front line, going up against a Lich. Again with those dire skeletons. Looks like starting off with the Cleo Black Hole into Avril. Avril, oh my gosh, Avril was destroying those warlocks. So the enemies like doubled the warlock packs through the artifact. Absolutely massive. Now Sumbo is going into the Fire Mage. If some of those little bolts from the Fire Mage can make it back into those Warlocks, can take him out. But the Huntresses are already there. Really good job. Sumbo just came out swinging. So good fight for both of you guys. Sumbo, congratulations on the win. That's awesome, man. All right, so we have 24 seconds or so. We have a decent lead, but the enemy is catching up a little bit. We only have 2% advantage. Right now we are holding top. We're losing middle and bottom is tied. So I think that the best thing for us to do is to go to the bottom section and kind of reinforce that. We can at least bring it up to a tie. Um, Actually, before we move in, I want to see who. Okay, that's the turtle guy. I don't really want to fight the turtle dude. But okay, so we have that advantage. Turtle dude is hitting us, so there's not much I can do. And I apologize, it's not turtle, it's Squirtle. So I'm pretty sure that Squirtle is still #1 for Karma. So if Toby and people are going up against them, I do apologize. If they're like in the race for Karma, then this kind of sucks. But we need to get the as much damage on this person as we can. Ideally, just like before, if we can take out the Jax, that would be huge. Gafgar, probably by the time Gafgar's shield comes down, the battle will be pretty much decided at that point in time. So I think we'll stick with Jax and or Mako. If we can take out some of those key DPS heroes, that might be a good thing for the team overall. So let's jump into this. Again, we lost in all stats except for Samna. Alright, cool. And they have the same formation as before, which I am totally fine with. So we're just going to open up with that. And we're going to do another one. And we're going to do another one as well. So far, so good. I don't think we'll necessarily be able to fully cut over and get into like that juicy backline as much as I would like to. But we are going to try. Alright, so we are not going to be able to cut back into there at all. This guy is just so tanky. It's very hard to take down somebody that's that's this strong. And those mechs, as far as front line goes, those mechs are insane. If I had higher research and or chakra in that branch, I think that's what the category 3, category 4, category 4. So if I had a ton more chakra and or research in that, I would absolutely go dwarf with mechs for all of this. But I'm not even remotely close on those areas. All right, so here we go. We got Mike G. Mike G is coming in. He is going up against a Lich player. Let's see how he does. Mike G is actually running with quite a few trees. Curious to know how the trees do against the Lich. If you guys are a self player, let me know in the comment section below if you've made the switch to trees or if you're still going with huntresses. Maybe huntresses are better than trees. I have no idea. It's been a while since I played self, so please let me know in the comment section below whether or not you prefer trees or huntresses. And it looks like Mike G just absolutely dominated in this one. Very strong player. Trees did an amazing job all around. All right, and we still got 22 seconds, so we are still doing pretty good as far as the lead goes. We're up by over 3,000 points. We do have control on the top. Middle and bottom are being fought over. Looks like the bottom is now tied. Middle, they are up by 1 player. So I think for now we're going to go middle and tie this up. I saw Mr. Toby here, so that's always a good sign. Let's check out who we have. All right, that person we know. This, I guess we can try this person out. So this is another human player. I think they probably have like 130 core on us, so a relatively even fight. At least they're not like 1,000 k core more than us or anything wild like that. So looking forward to this one. And we're just gonna turn on with our setup that's been working so far. All right, so for this one, we just need to find out where their stuff is right at the beginning of the battle. If we aren't in range for anything crazy with Raxius, then we'll go into Denji. If we can do some damage with Raxius, then oh no, wait. So for this one, guys, we're going straight into Denji. Their Jax is going to get stunned up right at the start of the fight, along with our Raxius. So because of that, ooh, they just went deep with their Rufio. So because of that whole setup that they had, we had to kind of make do with something new. Yeah, so far so good. Looks like we'll be able to take this player out. They did take out my turtle. Definitely hurt my feelings with that one. Not like the nicest thing to do. But then again, this is war. So good fight, sir. Good fight. Tip the hat to you. Very good opponent, and yeah, good fight all around. So I did go with the Denji for the open on that one because they had the pack of archers. I figured if I did Denji, I wouldn't have to worry about that bottom side at all, and then I can just focus on the crowd control because most of their power was in the middle, and our Rufio immediately got. Our Rufio was stunned by their Rufio. We stunned their Rufio, etc. Back and forth, and then oh no, not the turtle dude again. Not the turtle dude again. I don't want to fight Squirtle. Squirtle's too hard. That guy is too hard. All right. Oh, well, this guy might be a little bit more challenging as well, but that is okay. We will do our best. I much rather fight a 3000k core human than a 4200k core dwarf. This seems more up my alley. So I think the last time we fought this player, we lost. So we're going to switch things up a little bit. Oh, I forgot we're down Rufio. Okay, so oh, and we're down a turtle. All right, that is horrible news for us. So no Rufio, no turtle. We're gonna get Spring in there, and we're also going to yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, we're going to get Lunella in there as well. All right, let's see how we do in this fight. We'll see where they position everything to determine how we open up. Do we do a Cleo? Do we do Raxius? Do we do Denji? Do we do Spray and Pray? Depending on where their stuff is, will determine how we do this fight. And I am giving them a different formation than the last one that we used. So we only want a Might. Alright, so for this one, guys, we need to go straight into crowd control mode. And we will do pretty good with that. Alright, and we're going to... How far did their Rufio go? Okay, their Rufio tried to come all the way over. And by tried, I mean their Rufio did come all the way over. So this guy is doing quite a bit of damage to us. We do have to do an early resurrection. It looks like our Jax is down as well. They crushed us on that bottom side again. We could not get enough. We could not get enough out there, and they ended up just absolutely destroying us. This guy is pretty tough. So these are the type of replays that if you go back afterwards and you watch these types of replays, you'll be able to learn a lot from. So that's my game plan. Let's save these replays, watch them later on, and see how I can improve. I would like a turtle, though. That is for sure. So we will die, we will reset, and then we will be reacquainted with our turtle. I feel like we need to name our turtle. Do you guys name your turtles? I don't even name my dragons. I'm probably one of those weirdos that... I'm probably one of the few that don't name their dragons. A lot of people do. I was surprised. If you go in and let's see if they name theirs. They name their dragon. I don't know what it is, but they name their dragon. If we look at that, ours is just Ancestral Azul Dragon. That's so boring. But anyways, we lost. They did a really good job at fighting us. We have Mr. Curry. So Mr. Curry goes up against a human, running with, is that one tree? One tree, two trees, and a bunch of huntresses. Opens up with the Raxius. Looks like on the bottom side, his Denji is doing a really good job at getting nice and deep. The shrooms are just shredding up the front line. Does the black hole in this top section to lower some of the DPS from all of those many archers. Ring of Ragnar has another black hole that comes out, and that is just so much time that all of those archers and key DPS troops are just tied up. This bottom side is just about all but wiped. Some Varian Resurrections go off, and that will slow things down in this bottom area. But they're just buying time at this point in time because Curry is swinging around. All right, so let's go see where we're at with everything. We are winning top, we are winning bottom. Middle is tied 6-6. I'm hanging out here with Mr. Shopcorn. Yo, yo, yo. From the 5-4. That's what the kids say. So we moved into the middle. We are up. It is 6-8 right now. Let's figure out who we have here. That person I don't really want to fight again. We got that person. This person is Lich. That's the Squirtle guy. We don't want to fight the Squirtle guy. That's another Lich. And another Lich. So many Lich players now. I want to see this guy's ranking. So he's at 2-5-2-8. So the Squirtle guy is definitely in the top 100 in the world right now for the dual towers. Extremely strong. Okay, Toby. We got Toby here. Toby's ready to fight. We have Aladdin. Aladdin's here ready to fight. Chan's here. She's being everybody. Kaljula is here. We got Mike G. Mike G in the house. Erez. And we also have Faber. Should we take him again? Oh, no. I think Toby just pounced on that guy. I don't think that I don't think that could have been any faster. Alright, so we have Mr. Taco. We're going to go up against Mr. Taco and see how we do against Mr. Taco. They are rocking. If there's going to be one fight that I lose, it's probably going to be this one. It's kind of like in the dual towers. I'll go up against people that are 500, 600, 700, 800k more than I am, and definitely not always, but a fair amount of time I'll actually win, and then I'll get somebody that has like 500k core less than me, and I'll just kind of be playing along, and they will absolutely destroy me. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. If I was a betting person, I'd put it on the rockin player. Alright, so I think we have everything out there that we can possibly get out there to give us a good benefit. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we don't lose in stats too poorly. Alright, so we have Might and Stamina, my favorite two stats to possibly win. And it looks like they did the Gladiator research first. So we are going to open up with Denji. We have to do the Denji. That way Denji can kind of hold everything back there. And from there, we're going to work on setting up all of his key heroes. We got the Jack stunned up. We have everybody over there stunned up. Took down my turtle and or my my dragon. Not really super cool. And it looks like he is getting very deep on this top section. So we're going to do a nice little resurrection. Hopefully it's not too late for us. Okay, perfect. So they actually push my jacks back really far, which honestly is a good thing at keeping my jacks alive. We did a black hole just to get a little bit more CC on everything going on down there. And now we have the jacks in the spray and pray. So as long as our humans on this top area can kind of stay alive for as long as possible, we should be okay at swinging back up. And let's see if we can get in there and take out that dragon sooner rather than later. Alright, so far we're doing okay with all of this. We're going to call the cavalry, that way we can reinforce this top area. By the way, congratulations to this rockin player. if I had to rate the toughest fight that I've had, the most nail biter one, it goes to you. You were the best. Alright, so we are doing good all around. The problem with this fight, the big problem with this fight is after this fight, no matter what, we're going to lose the next one. We don't have a Virion, no dragon, no turtle. We still have Avalon, surprisingly. I don't know how Avalon survived all of that, but we still do have Avalon. Um, I don't even know about Raxius. I'm pretty sure Raxius is gone. We do have Cleo. Um, so the next fight, depending on it, we could lose horribly. Actually, pretty much we will lose horribly, but that's part of Clash of Fate. What you can do is, as long as you're inside of the Nexus, you can buy time by accepting those fights, doing those fights. You could do one hero if you guys are going for karma. I don't know how I feel about that, simply because it's not an individual game; it is a team game overall. So it looks like there is 56 seconds left. We're going to hop out of this. We're going to go find Mr. Toby. We came in 14th overall in Karma. I'm actually really happy with that. All considering, we did fantastic with it. Alright, so let's go run around to the top. See if anybody's up here. We'll hop in with them while this finishes up and wraps up. So this is the first Clash of Fate for the Championship Series Fall. I will be bringing you guys all of these. We don't want to miss this. We want to see how far in the world we can go. Thank you to the players on 1257 for coming. I'm sorry you guys were down a couple players. You guys still put up an awesome fight. Taint, I'm sorry that we didn't have a rematch, but we will soon. And for everybody else, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. There's information in the description below if you want to support this channel. The best thing that you can do is like, share, subscribe. And until next time, guys, take care.